And well, that was a surprise. It was a very, very, very surprise. I'm happy, not just because Boston lost, because I hate Boston, I don't like them, but it's not because of that. I don't like seeing a team lose in the finals, because at the long, hard year, I'm just happy to see St. Louis win this cup, and this was a game. This was a game. I know it's 4-1, but it was pretty good offensively. And also now St. Louis is cheering, celebrating right now. Let's get right into it. First period. A slow start for the Blue, but the Blues were more in the offensive zone. They were bringing a little bit of pressure. They only got one shot, but they were bringing the pressure. It was a good start for St. Louis. Then Boston got great chances, and that was probably the downfall. Because I thought to myself that after that first, man, Boston should be up on this game. I was like, how are they not? How are they losing? Boston should have been winning. Bington was making huge saves, and he made a huge one on a power play. When Boston got on, he was making big ones on the power play. Early penalty killed by St. Louis. Bington made a huge save on Greg Cheek in the middle of with 8 seconds left on that power play. Greg Cheek trying to go through the 5-hole. And what was so big about this? St. Louis went 16 minutes and 11 seconds with no shot in this game, first period. 16-11. If you looked at the first period and you didn't know the score, you just looked at that stat, you would probably say and saw what Boston had here. Boston had shots. Boston should be up. No shot for 6-11. 2 shots later, after they got their first shot, 2 shots after, they get a goal. O'Reilly gets his 8th when Bowman's turning Bertangelo, and then I think another shot later, Bertangelo gets his 3rd from Schwartz with 8 seconds left of the first. But good road start for St. Louis. No energy gone from the offense because they only had 4 shots in the entire first, so no energy really lost. 2 goals on 4 shots. You couldn't ask for a better start, and Bangton was on fire this game. Second shots in that period were 12-4 for Boston. In the second period, it was mainly more defense on defense, and I accidentally put the shot totals in the defense, not where the third period says. Sorry about that. There was a really good save by Tuukka Rask. Really good help from Chara. Came back out, hit off the post. So then going to the third, 2-0. And I thought St. Louis looks like they have this, but I'm like, but Boston, they've been in these situations before, experience, they might be on the comeback. And it started off with a big couple of good saves by Tuukka Rask. St. Louis had the early pressure, and I'm like, oh my lord, Boston might just come back and score. And then great sprawling save by Bington on Joakim Nordstrom. I thought that was a goal about to come out. I was like, oh, we got ourselves a game, but it was a really good sprawling save by Nordstrom, by Bington, and then later Shen gets his 5th from Tarasenko and Schwartz. So then it's 3-0 St. Louis. Boston decides to go 4 forwards on 1 defenseman. Sanford then will get his first of his career in playoffs from Perron and O'Reilly. So they get 4-0 St. Louis. Grizzlies would get his 4th from Craig Cheek. They get 1 back. Shots, I believe, were close to around 10-10. Sorry, 10-10 in this game for each. It was a pretty wow night. St. Louis's defense was just straight out frustrating Boston. I thought they were just straight up frustrating Boston. They were just they were disrupting every play, every chance they got. And when they even had the puck on offense, they were getting shots. They were getting shots and goals. Quality plus spots. There was an interview with Ron O'Reilly, and I just mentioned he had 9 points. I'm interested to see who wins the Conn Smythe. I honestly think the obvious choice would be Bington, but I think Tarasenko, Schwartz, O'Reilly, maybe even Bertangelo could be great other options. I'm interested to see who does win it. What's interesting, power play, 0 for 1 for Boston, 0 for 0 for St. Louis. no penalties taken, so each team was very good, disciplined in this game. St. Louis 10-3 on the road this playoffs. That's unbelievable. 10-3 on the road. They were really, really great. Bennington went 32 for 33 tonight, or close to that. Tukaraski, I know he went 16 for 20. A lot of great. There's just a lot to get through this, honestly. I also put back-to-back first. Washington, St. Louis won both cups. Alexander Ovechkin, there was a lot of questions about him last year. Is he ever going to win a cup? What happened? He won. And I think a couple of people were mentioning Tarasenko this year, in my opinion. I think a couple of people were mentioning Tarasenko. Will he ever win it? And there you go. Two great players winning in the last couple of years. And what's also interesting, last two finals for Boston, they lost at home. I know it's just not like great to say, but you thought that 2013 they were down 3-2 at home. They allowed 2 late goals in the third, and they lose at home in Game 6, and then they lose at home tonight in Game 7. So they don't have good luck at home in Stanley Cup Finals. They lose 2 home games, and I'm hoping that the presentation gets quickly because I want to tell you who won the Conn Smythe. I'm going with. Oh, here it is. Yeah, they're showing Binghamton as well. I think Binghamton.
There's a couple of candidates. 27 is another.
The Conn Smythe Trophy is awarded to the most valuable player in the playoffs. This player is tied as leading scorer for the playoffs and the leading scorer for the Stanley Cup Final. Ryan O'Reilly, come get the Conn Smythe Trophy.
Wow.
They called him their MVP for this.
Ryan O'Reilly won the Conn Smythe. Wow, there you go. Ryan O'Reilly wins the Conn Smythe. That makes the trade they made for Buffalo last year, that makes it worth it. That makes it officially worth it. The fact that St. Louis obviously won the cup, and the fact that he won the MVP of the playoffs. He was the leading scorer, they just mentioned that, and he was 9 points in 7 games this playoffs. I'm actually a little bit surprised. I thought they would name Binghamton. So there you guys go. St. Louis is officially your Stanley Cup champions. Ryan O'Reilly has officially won the Conn Smythe Trophy. They're doing the presentation still. Greg Berube, he has to get a contract or become the official coach now for St. Louis. Great story. January 2nd, I think it was, last place. A couple months later, they win the Stanley Cup. Well, not a couple. 6 months later, who would have thought St. Louis would have won the Cup? The West was a little bit weaker, but who would have thought? But there you guys go. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of Conn Smythe. Did Ryan O'Reilly, I'm not saying he didn't deserve it. He played great, but I'm surprised they didn't name Binghamton as it. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.